2v2 versus Ken.
All right, here we go. Y'all gonna be black.
Ken.
White. Oh, that's a good one.
Black ball.
Black ball. That's a good one right there.
Them boys wearing the shit, man.
I do think Cam and Tay have the chemistry advantage, being that they both live in Charlotte and in the gym together every single day. But when you got two offensive talents like Keyon and Rob,
Cam's walking around now.
I love it.
He's burying him under the basket.
Cam really wants this matchup.
He does.
He really wants this specific matchup.
This is a perfect
him
depiction of this relationship between these two, though.
Cam has been on a tear in 2025. Man.
oh man,
Let's get to action, fellas. Tag team 1v1 to 25, and then the rest carries on to 50. Let's get straight to it.
Buckle up. About to be some great basketball.
oh my, out the gate?
Whoa. Rob just waved in Keyon.
Damn.
Oh my God.
First possession?
That quick?
He said he ain't want Keyon to play no defense. Yo, first possession, you waved him in?
I didn't expect
how
that.
far Rob finna go back? You go to the other side of the court.
Cam told Keyon to stay on defense.
I think these two might just play the one.
Just let him say no. I would have said no. Fuck all that. They was trying to keep him. That was the game plan. Rob offense, or Rob defense, Keyon offense. That's what it was.
One segment.
Why not? At that point,
What happened?
head tap.
That's it.
At that point, would it count for the record if they play all to 25?
We don't count it, but I don't know why we don't
It's a
count
pride thing.
Fair, that's fair.
Oh,
it. Predator
Nate.
for three.
They got matching shoes on. That's hilarious.
Oh,
Good
that
night.
was legendary. Damn. Wow.
That
It's
was a
it's
top
a glass
three.
breaker.
What do you got for me right here, Key? Jabbing, moving, sliding, pulling up. Got it. That was methodical. That was. He's letting it fly here.
There you know. Them feet gonna get to tapping.
Oh,
Big
wow.
bump.
Good hand.
That, I think it was a foul, fellas.
Take
So on
something
what?
in.
On the bump or?
like this.
Rematch. Tay was 3 free throws opportunities away from 10,000.
Look at Tate jump.
Oh man, the most potent offensive player versus the most potent defensive player. We got it again.
He pulling it.
Oh, hookies, good class.
Here we go.
Man, I would love to see this rematch.
Oh, pound shot step from Tate.
So it's interesting here. Keyon and Cam have matching shoes. Rob and Tay have the same exact shorts on. That's Tay's brand checkmate. This is very. It's a good bump right here, man.
Keyon subs back in.
This is a matchup I'm curious to see as well. Those two were kind of popping on Instagram a little bit back in the gap. I believe that was after Keon's win against Burke in New Orleans. And then Tay got hurt, so it's just interesting.
Man.
That's good defense.
Great D.
He's sitting out in the chair.
One stop.
Keyon just looked at us and said no. No.
Keyon playing defense today.
Oh, yeah, man.
Sheesh.
Good
Great defense right
He
back.
makes that. That was special.
Definition
That was
of
special.
good defense, better offense. 3-6, early lead for Robbie Keyon. We've yet to really get going in this one, though.
Facts.
Oh, another one.
Here we go.
Here we go, so.
He gets hot. Both these guys. These are like two heat checks playing each other.
Right.
Flame on. Let's go.
Bump. Oh, he better not.
Great call by Meach.
Cam does a really good job of like methodically pulling at the body when he knows that bump is about to come. Like he'll pull right at the torso to where the Meach
Are you speaking
can't
from
see.
experience?
No, because we were playing outside. That shit was ass.
Keyon got the free throw to go. 10-3. So this will turn into a 2v2 at 25?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Great defense, though.
Who you want me right here?
Rob checks back in. Got a Cam and Rob matchup once again. Jabbing.
Love this camera work right here.
Glass. Oh, mid-range. No glass, though. Hey, what did they call Jay Jones back in the game? Remember that?
The greatest mid-range player YouTube's ever seen.
No, but remember the mid-range mechanic?
Today's video is sponsored by Prize Picks.
I
And if
remember
you
Jay
haven't
Jones.
downloaded
Jay
the app
Jones,
yet, maybe
YouTube
I got to
legend.
explain it in a different way.
Kick
Right now,
genius.
if you click the link in the description, you download Prize Picks and you use code NEXTCHAPTER and you place your first $5 lineup,
so they
Prize
subbing
Picks
in
is going to
Keyon
give
so
you
he can get his
$50
offense
of
going.
free lineups. So this is like going to an amusement park, a carnival, and you get $5 for a shot. Now imagine you took that shot and they passed you the ball back 10 times to keep trying. It's the same exact thing on Prize Picks. Place your $5 in your first lineup and you're going to get 10 free more shots. Basically, if you were to place 10 more lineups at $5 that Prize Picks is going to give you. So I don't think that anybody here should miss that opportunity. It's made very simple. You can do it in less than a minute. Click the link in the description, download Prize Picks, use code NEXTCHAPTER, and I think, what is that? That's 11 chances at winning some money. You'd be a fool if you don't do it.
Wasn't expecting this. Who can guard the best? Oh, good. Way to stay disciplined, Keyon. Good shape.
Big make for Cam there. See if that gets him going. I'd love to see him continue to just attack. Shoots a deep one. Got it. Tie ball game, 10-10. Cam with two back-to-back big buckets. He's getting going.
Uh-oh, he's skipping. He's pulling
Another
again.
one. Looks like Tay's subbing in.
Keyon staying.
Rob checks in. I think Rob's only had maybe one offensive possession.
Two. He made a
Two.
layup, and then he missed the step back three going left, I believe.
Yep. You're right.
He got that one. He's not missing those, and he does. Oh, another hook. The touch.
Wow. Went right back to it.
Another day in the office, man.
Oh, wow. Hey!
Another day in the office, man.
Getting to a spot.
Rob stays down. That's the shots you want to force him to take, though.
Yeah.
He was making those in TNCO, too.
Like all right elbow.
Yep.
You gotta find a way to get to the rim.
bailed him out.
Definitely did.
He stayed in the same spot for 4 dribbles, and he bailed him out with the foul there. Got to knock it down, though. Oh, well, hey now.
Oh, it is church mouse in here.
Man.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my Lord.
A little bit of a dry spell here.
I got one, Ted.
Timeout wouldn't be bad here.
There's no timeouts in the tag team overall.
There's not?
Nope.
That makes sense.
Because you can just sub out.
Oh, hard right, got him.
There we go.
When in doubt, hard right, Cameron Cook.
When in doubt, I'm faster than you.
That exact layup won him $500 last night.
Oh, my God. Talk about embarrassment.
Yeah, we had a TNC
Embarrassment.
TNC showcase guy
I
called
already know.
Cam. So
I already know BL is probably watching this or reacting to this. Mad as hell. I know he is.
let's move out for 500.
Oh.
And yeah, it was interesting to say the least, man.
Gotta respect the levels.
For sure.
Gotta respect the
Gotta respect it.
Oh.
He doesn't yeah, well, he doesn't respect the free throws today, I guess. All right.
12-12. Rob's back in.
Show me some. Roberto.
Oh, he's bumping. Oh, he's.
Oh, he smoked it.
Shaq.
It's on me.
There we go.
Tay finally woke up. He's here, 14-12 ball game. Tay and Cam are officially leading. Oh, here we go. ISO Tay is no longer in the drought.
He's waking the gym up as well. 16-12. At 25, this will transition to a 2-on-2. Who do you guys like in the 2-on-2 segment?
Oh, man.
Who has more chemistry?
Oh, Cam and Tay.
For sure. Because Tay has no ego. He'll slip that screen all day like Day-Day. Tay, don't forget the ISO. For 2.
Here we go.
I got you.
He got another one for this. Oh.
He can't put this up me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you gonna let me? No, I thought your momentum was good. I thought your momentum was good. You heard me? Yeah, your momentum.
This might go up. Tay's kind of in his pocket.
Glass.
That is the third one.
That might be more natural for him than doing a one-dribble pull-up.
Yeah.
Let that bitch out.
Tay's respecting that jumper all the way out there.
Oh, he's pulling mid.
Oh, midi fade.
Right on cue.
That is a rare sight. Mid-range jumper from Rob.
Right.
18-16, cutting into the lead.
Rob to the cup. On the way.
Keyon subs in, Cam subs in.
Oh, my God, that dude is fast.
He's missing the last 2 free throws here. If he goes for a third.
He will officially co-host with ISO Tay.
If he goes for a third, you can no longer be a Raven fan. You got to be a Charger fan. Sounds
Cam
good.
so smooth, I'm begging you.
Sounds good to me.
I'm begging you.
Back
well, at
rim.
this point, I should be a Charger fan for the rest of the season, huh?
Bolt up.
Well, I'll play State. Ravens flop.
The Duval.
Duval.
Pull up.
Good defense.
Yeah.
Better pull up.
I wonder if Keyon's thinking on that contest there because the last time he did it, he fouled him. So he's trying to stay true and down, but Cam made that adjustment.
That's so
Quick
crazy.
pull.
Oh, hold on, no.
Contest there because the last time.
I'm swiping through this. Get your fucking hands off me, Cam. I'm coming in the game.
He did it, he fouled him. So he's trying to stay true and down, but Cam made that adjustment.
Quick pull.
Oh!
He's yet to shoot one of these deep threes.
Oh, there you go, Millie, on cue. Sure.
Court, man.
Tay. Floating. Midi. Got it.
Bread and butter.
23-16.
The second half of this tag team one-on-one portion, ISO Tay has gotten going. It's been a difference in the ball game.
Oh, man. If he makes this.
You're all crazy. Oh, Rock Cologne hard left. Oh.
Whoa. Damn.
Oh, glitching. Pull it.
Could have been a foul.
Think so?
He landed in his space.
I think that's what Cam's saying right now, so.
Oh, you can't give him that
Keyon
one.
for three.
Yeah, what tripping?
If Keyon gets going offensively, it
basket.
changes the whole
There you go.
dynamic
Yeah.
of this game, especially leading into this 2-on-2. He can take the momentum and bring it into the 2-on-2 segment. One of the best scorers, really, that we've seen on TNC, just a pure scorer. Cam gets a stop.
Inside hand.
Predator?
Actually was.
Nah, he got past him so easy.
He was just, you know, when you're like really little and you're running so fast and you just hit it hard off the glass.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened. Tay sends it to the 2-on-2.
Here we go. Right
Now
to
this
it.
pace is going to pick up a little bit here. Tay coming to set this ball screen.
Go screen, no slip. So now they're utilizing the go screen there. Okay.
It's going to be a lot. There's going to be some communication from Rob and Keyon.
2 shots, okay?
They can get deadly in here if they continue to do that.
For sure.
That's unguardable action.
I think you just switch everything. 4 guards on the court, just switch everything, make it simple. I think the biggest issue they might have is going under a screen on the switch and getting but I think that's more of an issue for Cam and Tay to guard Rob and Keyon that way. But don't you just switch everything?
Well, if you switch everything, then that's when the slip becomes inevitable.
Yeah,
that's
you have to
what
be
him and
aware.
Day do.
Yeah, for sure. You
got to talk through
be
it.
aware of that.
And the way I was taught is you have to jam the screen so that the switch is way easier, or you don't have to switch.
Oh, Lord. Unlimited Triple Tay in the building.
Get it.
Is that what he said?
Lord, Unlimited Triple Tay in the building.
Get it.
Slip.
Oh, he wants this matchup.
Tay pump faking. And one.
He's too small.
Oh, he lit. Yeah, Tay. ISO Tay and Sonny Gatona in Suvi 2. 30-21 ball game. The ball screen, once again, that involves either Cam So Smooth or whoever his partner is being very effective today, once again.
Tay to the line.
And he joins our clinic again.
No, he doesn't join it, BLS. He's a part owner.
No, yeah.
Yeah, his equity. Right at the post. Quick foul by Cam. Not a bad idea there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to let Rob Big John in no form of fashion.
Come here. Was that timeout call?
Yep.
So there is timeouts in the 2v2.
I'm not gonna lie, fellas. I don't know what they can do. I don't.
I heard that voice crack.
Who? Rob and Keyon?
Yeah.
Well, once you get a stop, you got the ball. You low-key got to go on runs of 8 to 10 here.
Yeah. Oh, the whole gym's going crazy, TNC League members. I know you see the gym right now. Show that angle. Show that angle of the gym again. Show the angle of the gym again.
Got bald head on screen. That thing's shiny.
It's tough. You need help? I got it.
That nigga Rob pissed. That nigga Rob is not happy.
They want that mismatch with Rob and Cam in the post.
Get out of the way.
If Tay helps too much, you'll get a quick kick here. If
Yep.
not, oh, there it is.
Gotta make it.
It's a great action, though.
Yeah.
He digs, you kick it.
Action. You gotta hit though. You have to. If that's the plan right there.
A little wedgie. Here we go.
There's a lot of space for unlimited dribbles.
Rob was gonna find it at some point.
Yep.
To go nuclear, which is crazy. Keyon and Rob are definitely more than capable of going nuclear offensively. If it's happening at the same time, Jesus Christ.
No switch there. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Your dude step on. Hey, he hit it. Oh, come on. Here we go.
A little bit of confusion there. Rob said he tipped it. Keyon went to go save it.
Offensive board for Cam, left wing. Keyon on him.
That's his game right there. Get to the mid-range. They're pulling away 32-21.
Let's go, Cam. Let's go, Cam.
Fellas, I'm looking in the audience. I'm trying to see who has the belt for Cam, because you know he's going to go to it.
Somebody got it for him, brother.
For sure.
And he's mad comfortable, skipping around.
Man, that's 2 voice cracks for Diaz. It's just one-on-one. You got to guard, man.
Cam, another one. Rebound, Keyon.
Here we go, Keys. Your chance to go right back at Cam right here. More than capable.
Keyon, isoing. Keeps his dribble. Timeout, White.
Timeout.
What action would you like to see Rob and Keyon get to here?
That same action that we saw when he got the switch, and then once Tay digs, he's kicking out the Keyon for an open 3 who's more than capable of making those shots. I think they go right back to that.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially since now they're down 13 and really need a bucket.
That can work every time.
Every time.
God. For sure.
It's a layup or an open 3-ball attempt, and I think if
That's
if
really
Keon's
like their
making
only
those
option.
threes, it's gonna make the person that's digging not want to dig as
At least
hard
their
and give
only
up the
guaranteed
twos.
option.
And then you kind of have to just if you're Cam, you have to tell them we'll live with sending them to the free throw line here.
Yeah.
Have them make 2 free throws rather than give them layups.
Yeah.
So
Or just try to dig to make Rob pick up his dribble in the post and then just immediately sprint out
right.
when he picks up his dribble.
But the hard part is if Rob is posting up from let's say our right block, left block for them, and Keon's all the way in the corner, that's gonna be a hard close.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
That's what they just did. But if Keyon is saying if he's at the top and Rob's at the block, it's way easier to close that for sure.
For sure.
Deep 3 for Rob.
There it goes.
There we go.
Okay.
We know how this can get.
Like the no call there, fellas?
I think that's a blocking call.
For sure.
He's going like this and then falling, bro. I'm past it. I ain't got my right on. You good though? Horrible one, bro.
I think Tay is sticking his chin in there. And off that bump, he's flailing back. It's still a block either way.
I agree.
Nigga Rob is not happy. This is definitely the game, too.
Oh, my.
Cooking Keyon, bro.
Little 1-foot action. 36-24.
We got you.
He's getting cooked. He's getting cooked.
For all my 2K fans out there, he has legend lightning launch. That first step is impeccable.
Get him out of here.
Pulling 3-ball. Oh, mid again.
Right there.
Oh, man.
Cam's got the hot hand.
Oh, went over his head. Keyon gets the board.
Good pull.
Yes. Keep it simple.
One shot at a time.
Use me, Keyon.
Good reject, switch. We got the switch there. Oh my gosh.
Oh, foot replace 3-ball.
Oh, man.
Foot replace 3-ball from Rob. Rob
Like,
Cologne
they
is
don't
in the
have an
chat.
answer for Rob, bro.
TNC League members
That's
tell
the
him what's
only
now.
dribble. But they have an answer for Keyon. Especially when they are offense.
Got the switch again.
Yep.
Pulls again. Tay with the rebound.
Keyon's got to sit down and guard.
Not a bad foul.
No.
Make Tay make these.
Yeah.
2 free throws for Isote. First one good.
Straight up and down.
Yeah, we talked about that slight lean to the left. He kind of falls forward on his free throw. Let's see if he sticks it here. Pretty good.
Way better. 10 points for Tay. Cam ends it.
Hey, Rob. Play for you. Play for you.
Rob all the way up, pressing. Oh, you got a head full of steam to the rack.
Slow step. Tay, clean up 12.
Oh, you keep going under, you're going to keep getting closer to that rim.
Got some post game to kick outs there.
Rob can't dig that. Oh, man, yeah.
That was there. They spamming the screen. I'm not mad at it. Backdoor. Keyon got caught slipping, thinking the screen was coming, and literally Isote used the swipe method.
I think
backdoor. That was beautiful.
I think that was their first slip of the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That was so
backdoor slip.
timely. That was they were just going back and forth, kind of lulling them to sleep, and then it looked like they were going to do the same thing again, and just a timely slip by Tay. Whoa! Board, kick out.
No way.
Keyon.
No way.
Another board.
Will Chamberlain.
Oh, Tay
no.
might have.
Hammy. No.
Tay's down.
Pulled his hand.
It looks like it's either
Oh, you got a cramp. You got
cramp.
a cramp.
Yeah.
Cramp. Got a quick break in the action. Isote seemed to have caught a cramp here.
Let's get some mustard packets over there.
You read my mind, Millie.
Have you guys actually ever done that?
I've done pickle juice, not mustard in real time, but yeah, pickle juice for sure. Gotta stay hydrated though. It's a lot of dry air outside too.
Got a slight break in action. Glad it looks to be a cramp though.
Yeah.
When he held that hammy, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I think for Rob and Keyon, Rob's trying to post Cam in the middle of the free throw line.
Right. I totally agree.
I want Rob to get to the block.
Opposite side.
Force Tay to actually help on that switch.
Yeah.
Because you're in the middle, Tay can stay at the nail there, and he's kind of help there. So you're forced to kind of take a deep shot. And when you drive, Tay is going to go anyways. Just make it easy on yourself. Establish yourself on that block right there.
Spacing.
Space Keyon out. Now you're picking your poison defensively.
Yep.
One second.
Keyon out. Now you're picking your poison defensively.
Yep.
Reacting late.
Cam just using all the space on the floor and that speed.
Fellas, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Rob, I'm over helping. I would force Tay to shoot the three. Rob staying home is leaving Cam with full head of steam with no help. It's hard to guard.
Oh my gosh, he almost dunked it.
Wow.
Flashback to, I think it was season 8, Kamari Brown put back his own mid-range jumper.
I want you to be my 20. Take
Oh,
us
wow.
home. Take us home, nigga. Take us home, nigga.
I can see why Rob didn't have this shit. They were just abusing Keyon so bad.
Game time. Wow. 50-30. Cam is sprinting to go get the belt.
getting repetitive.
He's been doing this all 2025.
So go ahead, brother.
Cam has the upper hand on Keyon right now.
Rob ain't know what
I mean, the only way they can settle it, they got to just play one-on-one, and then they have to settle it together. No more team stuff with Cam and Keyon. Cam has that on lock right now.
Yeah.
Cam and Tay might be two of the most versatile guys in the space in terms of going from team to one-on-one. They can perform in both very efficiently. You take Day away into the ISO Tay, nothing changes. They won 50-30, 31-32 in Indiana as well. So, I mean, yeah, they're just a special duo, bro. Special talent. Hell of a 2v2.
You know what he did? Look. I told you what was about to happen. Listen, bro. I told you what was about to happen. Look. That nigga put his clothes on so quick. So quick. Look at him. Hey,
I just want to say,
get it back in blood. Get it back in blood.
I just want to say, fuck these niggas. Fuck these niggas. Hey. I don't fuck with these niggas. It's all good though. You feel me? It's all good. We gonna be back and better. I'ma see niggas.
Hey, bro. This is family though, bro. We know it's all love. We just competitors, bro. This is my boy.
I don't want to hear it, bro. That nigga got spanked, man. That nigga got spanked. Boy.